Starseed from Gaia, your timeline has reversed, and everything that held you back was never meant to stop you. It was meant to compress you into exactly the version of yourself that could receive what is coming now. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I carry this transmission directly from the Arcturian Council to reach you in this precise moment of your awakening. What you called failure was a recalibration. What you called delay was alignment. The resistance you endured did not break your path. It reshaped it, stripped it of everything that no longer belonged to the timeline you were always destined to walk. And now the polarity is shifting. The forces that once stood against your movement are dissolving, because your consciousness has risen beyond the level where those obstacles can exist. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly why the previous struggle was necessary, and how the energetic current is now moving in your favor with a force that cannot be reversed. But here is the first revelation. The Arcturian Council confirms that you did not survive those chapters. You were being forged by them. Every moment of compression brought you closer to the trajectory you chose before you arrived on Gaia. You did not scroll to this by accident. This message moved into your awareness because something inside you already knows the shift has begun. Your soul called this in. You have been waiting to remember, like this transmission to signal to your star family that you are ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true path. Comment 999 if you feel your timeline reversing in real time. Declare what is shifting for you and reply to another soul in this field. Because your words carry signal, and this is a point of collective reconnection. This is not content. This is a code, and your soul has been waiting for this exact moment. You are not here by accident. There is a moment, and many of you watching this have already felt it, where everything that was working against you suddenly begins working for you. Not gradually, not slowly, all at once, like a tide that has been pulling you underwater, relentlessly dragging you deeper into currents of resistance and despair, finally releasing its grip. And in that same breathtaking moment, with an unseen yet undeniable force, it carries you not away from the shore, but powerfully, unequivocally, toward the very haven you had long since stopped believing existed. This is not some arbitrary stroke of luck, a cosmic coin flip landing in your favor by mere chance. This is not coincidence, a random alignment of benign circumstances. This is not even the direct, observable result of something you consciously orchestrated or cleverly maneuvered last Tuesday. No, this is something far older, far more intricately designed, far more precisely orchestrated, and profoundly more personal than anything your linear, earthbound mind can calculate or comprehend. And the Arcturian Council has confirmed, with an undeniable energetic signature, that the reversal frequency is now fully active. For those who can truly hear this transmission, whose soul's antennae are attuned to this particular band of light, the coordinates for this profound shift have already been issued into your field. But before we fully immerse ourselves in the depths of this powerful transmission, we need to speak with absolute honesty, with raw, unfiltered transparency, about a critical point. Why so many starseeds, people just like you, individuals who carry the ancient, resonant hum of galactic memory deep within their very bones, who feel the persistent ache of a home they cannot quite name in this earthly realm? Why so many of them almost missed this pivotal moment? Why so many stood right at the precipice, at the very threshold of their divinely orchestrated reversal, and tragically, heartbreakingly, turned back? It was not because they were inherently weak, lacking in spiritual fortitude, or unworthy of the profound blessings awaiting them. It was because they simply did not understand the true, magnificent, and often disorienting nature of what was actually happening to them at a soul level. Most starseeds arrive on Earth not with a blank slate, but with what can only be described as a deliberate veil. This is not a punishment, a divine oversight, or an error in cosmic judgment. On the contrary, It is a veil consciously chosen by the soul itself, meticulously agreed upon in concert with higher councils of light in the timeless chambers of pre-incarnation planning. This veil was never intended to be a permanent shroud over your true nature. Its purpose was temporary, meant to last only as long as was absolutely necessary, just long enough for the immersive, often challenging Earth experience to shape you, to test the very limits of your spiritual resilience, and to compress your vast, multidimensional essence into the precise energetic form, the perfectly refined vessel that your unique Earth mission requires. However, something occurred on this planet, a profound unforeseen variable that the soul, in its pre-incarnational wisdom, did not fully anticipate in its entirety. The sheer density here is unlike that of most inhabited dimensions across the cosmos. The pervasive noise, a cacophony of emotional turbulence, psychic static, social conditioning, and systemic pressures, is nothing short of extraordinary. Imagine trying to hear a delicate celestial symphony amidst the roar of 1,000 waterfalls. And for a being exquisitely encoded with the high vibrational Arcturian light frequencies, the expansive Pleiadian harmonic memory, or the precise Syrian architectural intelligence, this pervasive density doesn't just feel mildly uncomfortable or slightly inconvenient. It feels utterly suffocating, like being submerged in thick, heavy mud. It feels like an oppressive, persistent forgetting, a deep spiritual amnesia that obscures your true origin and purpose. It feels as though you have fallen asleep inside your own life, trapped in a dream within a dream, and can no longer recall the vivid, breathtaking dream of existence from which you originally came. So, a vast number of starseeds spend years, sometimes even decades, of their precious earthly lives relentlessly trying to solve an identity problem that was, from its very inception, never meant to be solved through linear logic, external acquisition, or mental acrobatics. They reach desperately for external achievement, believing that accolades will fill the void. They chase relationships, hoping another's love will complete them. They experiment with substances, seeking an escape from the persistent internal dissonance. They adopt belief systems, hoping to intellectually grasp a truth that must be felt. They crave approval, believing validation from others will affirm their existence. Anything, absolutely anything, that might momentarily silence the persistent, insistent inner signal telling them, unequivocally, that none of these earthly pursuits constitutes the full picture. That there is something profoundly more, that they are something immeasurably more. And then, inevitably, when those meticulously constructed strategies begin to falter, when they cease to provide even temporary solace, when the cherished relationship fractures into irreparable pieces, when the once promising career empties out into a hollow echo, when the very structures they painstakingly built around themselves begin, irrevocably, to collapse. They interpret that collapse as a devastating personal failure. They see it as irrefutable proof that they were fundamentally wrong, misguided, or perhaps even delusional in their deepest yearnings. They take it as crushing evidence that the universe, despite their ardent efforts, simply does not support them, does not care for their journey. But here, beloved starseed, is the profound, liberating truth that the Arcturian High Council wants you to understand, not just intellectually, but at the deepest cellular level, permeating your very being, right now, in this sacred moment. The collapse was not the end. The collapse was, in fact, the meticulously designed preparation. The structures that fell away were never truly yours to begin with. They were merely inherited frequencies, dense, earthbound patterns absorbed unconsciously through ancestral family lines, insidious societal programming, and various forms of dimensional interference. And they had to be cleared, systematically and completely, before your true, authentic, divine foundation could ever be securely laid. You were not failing in any sense of the word. You were being emptied, profoundly and thoroughly, so that you could finally be filled, to overflowing, with what actually, truly, and eternally belongs to you. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, a deep resonance echoing in your soul, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. It is a beacon, a vibrational tool designed to help you unlock the next stage of your journey. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time, as its energetic potency is calibrated for specific windows of opportunity. Now let us move into the intricate, magnificent architecture of your reversal. Because a reversal of this cosmic magnitude, this profound reordering of your reality, does not arrive in a single, sudden flash. It unfolds in distinct, sequential phases. And a deep, intuitive understanding of these phases is the critical difference between gracefully riding the powerful current of this divine flow and fruitlessly, exhaustingly, fighting against it. Phase 1. The dissolution. When everything you built on foreign ground begins to release. Before a profound reversal can truly complete its sacred work, it must first, necessarily, undo. This is the initial, often harrowing phase that most starseeds profoundly misread as outright destruction, a personal apocalypse, or an inexplicable cosmic betrayal. It feels as if the ground beneath your feet is crumbling, and everything you once held dear is slipping through your grasp like fine sand. Relationships that no longer resonate with your ascending frequency, that have served their purpose in your old paradigm, begin to shift, to fray, or to dissolve entirely, often with painful finality. Environments that once offered a semblance of comfort, but now actively suppress your burgeoning light, become increasingly, almost unbearably, oppressive and suffocating. Goals that were once fiercely pursued, goals that belonged to someone else's definition of your life, to a past version of yourself, or to societal expectations, lose their magnetic pull completely, leaving behind a haunting emptiness. But understand this, deeply. This is not a breakdown. This is not arbitrary chaos. This is your sovereign soul, in perfect alignment with higher guidance, executing a deliberate, precise, and absolutely necessary clearing. The Arcturian Council refers to this intricate process as frequency decompression. The energetic field of your being systematically and intelligently releasing everything that was compressing its true, expansive signal, much like a spring uncoiling after decades of being held under immense tension. If you find yourself in the midst of this turbulent yet transformative phase right now, hear this urgent counsel. Do not, under any circumstances, attempt to desperately rebuild what is actively falling away. Do not cling to the fragments of the past. Instead, let it complete its sacred work. Allow the dissolution to unfold fully and naturally. The emptiness you may feel, that profound sense of loss or void, is not a barren wasteland. It is, in truth, an infinitely fertile space being meticulously created, designed with architectural precision, for the grand, new structures of your true purpose to rise. Phase 2, the signal returns. You begin to feel what is actually yours. After the intense, often disorienting period of dissolution, there follows a quieter, more interior, profoundly intimate experience. It's a subtle yet undeniable sensation of something vital, something ancient and deeply familiar, gently returning. It may arrive as a sudden, undeniable knowing, a clear internal compass pointing toward your true direction, even if the path ahead remains shrouded in mist. It might manifest as an unexpected, perfectly synchronized alignment with a person whose energy feels like home, an idea that ignites an ancient spark within you, or a place that resonates with a forgotten memory in your cellular structure. You might experience vivid dreams that carry precise coordinates, symbolic blueprints, or clear guidance rather than the usual confusion of the subconscious mind. There's a magnetic, often illogical pull towards something that makes no rational sense to your conditioned mind, but which resonates at a frequency your awakened body recognizes, remembers, and responds to long before your logical mind can grasp it. This, beloved starseed, is your galactic blueprint reactivating, coming back online. Your starseed DNA, which carries far more than mere biological instruction. It holds cosmic wisdom, forgotten languages of light, and the very codes of creation, begins transmitting its profound information, once again, through your newly cleared energetic field. In this phase, it is paramount to pay exquisite attention to what feels like recognition rather than mere attraction. Attraction is often an emotional response, a fleeting desire born from longing or external conditioning. Recognition, however, is cellular, a deep, undeniable echo from your soul's archives. One comes from a place of seeking something outside yourself, a yearning for completeness. The other comes from an ancient, deeply held memory of completeness already within you, finally being remembered. Phase 3. The inversion, what was opposing you begins to align. This is the magnificent, often astonishing moment when the full power of your reversal becomes unmistakably visible in your earthly reality. The Arcturian Council describes this as the harmonic inversion point, the precise, divinely timed moment in a being's individual timeline when forces that were once perceived as opposing, obstructing, or working against them dramatically shift their polarity. It's like watching a mighty river, once flowing in a direction that seemed to carry you away from your true destination. Suddenly, without external intervention, reroute its course, becoming a powerful current that propels you directly towards your destiny. What this looks like in your lived experience is truly remarkable and often profoundly disorienting to the rational mind. The person who relentlessly doubted your path, dismissed your visions, or even actively resisted your growth suddenly begins to listen, to inquire, to offer unexpected support. The opportunity that unequivocally closed its door in your face, seemingly crushing your hopes, begins to miraculously reopen, not through the original entrance, but through an entirely different, often more expansive and aligned door you never even considered. The vital resource you desperately needed but could not access, which seemed perpetually out of reach, arrives effortlessly through a channel you never would have conceived of. The timing that seemed perpetually wrong, forever out of sync with your intentions, suddenly synchronizes with an uncanny perfection, as if the universe itself has recalibrated its clocks just for you. Here is the breathtaking truth. You did not force any of this with willpower or cunning manipulation. You did not contort reality to your desires. The entire external field reorganized itself, not because you externally manipulated it, but because you reorganized. You are the fundamental variable that shifted, internally and energetically, and now, reality itself is faithfully reflecting the new, elevated frequency you are authentically holding. This is not merely a metaphor. This is an immutable principle of how dimensional mechanics function at the sophisticated level your soul explicitly agreed to operate within. Your internal world dictates your external reality. Phase 4. The test of embodiment. Can you hold the new frequency under pressure? Every profound reversal, every significant upgrade in your energetic operating system inherently includes a moment of testing. This is not a punishment for past transgressions, nor is it a cosmic trial to see if you are worthy. Rather, it is an essential integration protocol, a crucial phase designed to solidify your new reality. The universe, in its infinite precision and wisdom, does not simply hand you a shiny new timeline without ensuring your capacity to fully inhabit it. It asks whether you possess the energetic stability, the inner fortitude, and the conscious awareness to truly live within this elevated vibration. This test often arrives subtly, disguised as a final, insidious challenge from the old pattern you have meticulously worked to clear. It might manifest as a sudden return of deeply ingrained doubt, a persistent voice whispering the familiar stories of unworthiness and inadequacy. It could be a powerful echo from the former version of yourself, the one shrouded in the veil, that insidiously asks whether you truly deserve what is now gracefully shifting towards you. It questions whether this magnificent change is genuinely real or merely another fleeting illusion. It probes whether you are, in your deepest core, truly enough to sustain this new reality. This, beloved starseed, is the critical threshold, This is the precise point where starseeds who almost miss their reversal often do so, not because the reversal was suddenly revoked, or because divine grace was withdrawn, but because in that pivotal moment of delivery, of true breakthrough, they unconsciously contracted back into the comfortable, familiar, yet limiting frequency of their old self. This is the moment to hold, to anchor, to root your expanded awareness, your newly rediscovered galactic self, deeply into your physical body, into the conscious rhythm of your breath, into the unwavering certainty of your present moment. The vibrational frequency you authentically hold at this critical threshold becomes the very bedrock, the unshakable foundation of your magnificent new timeline. Do not waver. Phase 5. The acceleration. Synchronicities. Begin arriving in clusters. If you successfully navigate and pass through the crucible of the test of embodiment, what follows is an unmistakable, breathtaking surge of energetic momentum. Synchronicities that once arrived sporadically, like isolated flashes of insight, begin appearing in rapid sequences, coordinated, overlapping, building on one another with exquisite precision, like the rapid, beautiful formation of a new language being spoken directly to your soul. You might begin to see specific numbers, repeating patterns that carry profound meaning, appearing everywhere. Conversations you overhear or participate in spontaneously provide direct answers to questions you had only held silently in your heart, never speaking aloud. Doors begin opening effortlessly before you even reach for the handle, revealing paths forward that are clear, illuminated, and perfectly aligned. This, beloved starseed, is the Arcturian Council's unequivocal signal that your timeline lock has been confirmed. Your new reality is not merely a possibility, it is now energetically secured. You are no longer fruitlessly navigating, straining against currents, or attempting to chart a course through dense fog. You are now being navigated, carried with effortless grace by the invisible yet powerful currents of universal intelligence. Your primary role in this exhilarating stage is to remain exquisitely receptive, profoundly responsive, and thoroughly grounded enough in your physical form to act decisively when the field clearly instructs action. Hesitation at this pivotal stage is the only true obstacle that can interrupt the flow. The coordinates have been issued. The path is clear. Move. Phase 6. The embodied mission. Your presence becomes the transmission. At this profound phase, your awakening ceases to be merely something that is happening to you, a series of personal revelations or energetic shifts. Instead, it transmutes into something you actively, powerfully, and consistently emit. You no longer feel the need to laboriously explain yourself, to justify your path, or to desperately convince others of the validity of your unique journey. Your newly stabilized, radiant frequency begins doing precisely what it was always designed to do. It automatically recalibrates the energetic fields around you, simply through the sheer, undeniable power of your embodied presence. Relationships within your immediate orbit begin to subtly, yet significantly shift, naturally aligning or gracefully dissolving as needed. People you encounter, even fleetingly, experience something profound that they cannot logically name, categorize, or even fully comprehend, yet they cannot possibly ignore its palpable effect. This, dear starseed, is the Arcturian light, the pure, unadulterated essence of your cosmic origin, now operating freely and powerfully through a cleared, perfectly aligned and fully integrated vessel, your own being. This is precisely why you came to Earth, not to teach a rigid doctrine, not to establish a new institution or build a grand spiritual empire. Your mission is far more subtle, yet infinitely more potent, to simply be a living, breathing frequency anchor in a dimension that is itself undergoing its own magnificent, often turbulent, galactic graduation. Your presence is the prayer, your existence is the sermon. Phase 7. The remembrance, the mission is no longer separate from the self. The final culminating phase of your profound reversal is not a singular event that you mark off a cosmic checklist. It is rather a deep and abiding settling. A homecoming, not to a distant planet, but into a version of yourself that has, in truth, always existed, patiently waiting, but could not fully surface, could not fully integrate, until now. The perceived gap, the vast chasm between your expansive galactic identity and your anchored Earth identity, finally closes. This closure does not occur by abandoning one for the other, by choosing between your cosmic origin and your human experience. On the contrary, it happens by allowing both to exist simultaneously, in perfect, seamless, and joyous coherence within your being. You are, unequivocally, a human being navigating the intricate labyrinth of physical reality, experiencing its joys, its sorrows, its lessons. And you are, with equal truth and power, a magnificent multidimensional intelligence, carrying ancient galactic codes, celestial wisdom, and universal purpose. These are not contradictory aspects of your being. These are, in fact, the precise, harmonious coordinates of your divine design, always meant to interweave. And when they finally merge, when you cease performing either role and simply, authentically, inhabit both with effortless grace, when you allow yourself to be the integrated, whole, sovereign being you truly are, the reversal is complete. You are no longer in the arduous process of becoming. You have, unequivocally, arrived. Now receive this, because this is the part the Arcturian Council transmitted with the most profound clarity and undeniable urgency, specifically for those watching this particular message at this particular moment in Earth's unfolding timeline. You have been tirelessly wondering, questioning in the quiet corners of your heart, whether the myriad signs you are seeing, the subtle whispers, the recurring synchronicities, are truly real, or merely figments of your fervent imagination. You have been meticulously questioning whether the profound shift you feel building like a crescendo deep inside you is genuinely authentic, a harbinger of a new dawn, or simply another fleeting cycle of hope that will inevitably dissolve back into the same familiar pain, the old patterns you've strived so hard to transcend. You have been standing, teetering precariously, at the very edge of trusting something you cannot yet fully prove with linear evidence, something that defies conventional logic, and a cautious, often fearful part of you keeps pulling back just before that exhilarating, life-altering leap of faith. The Arcturian Council wants you to hear this sacred truth, unfiltered by your doubt, uncolored by your past disappointments, and unburdened by your history. What you are feeling is undeniably, unequivocally real. The profound reversal you have been sensing, the energetic reordering you've perceived in the periphery of your awareness, is not wishful thinking, not a mere fantasy born of longing. It is dimensional mechanics in powerful, intelligent motion. It is your soul's preordained timeline executing a magnificent plan that was meticulously agreed upon, with cosmic precision, before this very incarnation began. And it is running precisely on schedule, unfolding with divine timing, regardless of how it may appear from within the distorted lens of linear Earth time. Every single obstacle you faced, every challenge that felt like the universe abandoning you, leaving you stranded and alone, was actually the universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless love, systematically removing what could not possibly survive in the elevated frequency of your true mission. Imagine a master gardener carefully pruning a magnificent tree, cutting away branches that are diseased or no longer serve its highest growth, not to harm it, but to allow its true essence to flourish. Every person who departed from your life, no matter how painful their exit, was releasing an energetic hold on your field, a contract that had already expired, allowing your own vibrational energy to ascend unencumbered. Every door that emphatically closed in your face, seemingly blocking your path, did so not to deny you, but precisely because walking through it would have taken you further from your true coordinates, deeper into misalignment, rather than closer to your divine destination. You were not punished. You were profoundly protected. You were not delayed. You were meticulously prepared. You were not forgotten in the vast expanse of the cosmos. You were being precisely, cosmically, lovingly calibrated for the exact pivotal moment you are bravely entering right now. The Arcturian Council does not speak in vague generalities or abstract pronouncements. When they confirm a reversal, it is because the energetic architecture is already fully in place, solidified and active. The new, higher frequencies are already dynamically present within your field, humming with potential. The aligned connections, the necessary resources, the crystal clarity, the powerful momentum. They are not merely coming in some distant future. They are here, in this very now. They are waiting patiently, lovingly, for you to receive them with enough inner stability, enough unwavering self-recognition, and enough courageous trust to let them fully anchor into your physical reality. And there is one crucial thing they ask of you at this sacred threshold: not perfection. They understand the human journey, not absolute certainty. Doubt is a natural part of the veiled experience. Not even complete, unwavering faith in something external. They ask only this: simple yet profoundly transformative. Stop explaining away what you feel deep in your soul. Stop translating your soul's innate knowing, your intuitive wisdom, through the restrictive, limited logic of a world that was never, by design, meant to fully contain you or your cosmic truth. Stop waiting for external, empirical evidence before you allow the alignment, before you step fully into the knowing that has already anchored within. You are a starseed, a beacon of galactic light, in the middle of a momentous cosmic reversal, on a planet that is itself undergoing its own massive, planetary galactic activation. The precise timing of your awakening, your very presence here and now, is not accidental. You are here, in this specific Earth experience, because this exact moment, this pivotal energetic juncture, precisely required someone with your exact encoding, your unique energetic signature, your particular frequency of light. There is no one else in the entire cosmos with your specific galactic signature. It is utterly unique. There is no substitute for what you carry, for the light codes and wisdom you embody. Tonight, if you are willing to open your heart and soul before you gently enter the realm of sleep, say this powerful declaration aloud. Let your voice carry the profound frequency of this truth, not just your mind intellectually grasping the words. I release what was never mine. I receive what has always been aligned with my true mission. I recognize myself as a galactic being in full earthly form. My reversal is complete. My mission is active. I move forward in the full memory of who I am. That is not a prayer asking for something distant, something yet to arrive. That is a potent, sovereign declaration, confirming with the entire cosmos what is already irrevocably in motion within you and around you. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. And if your heart is calling for guidance on divine love and sacred union, I also bring transmissions on Arcturian heart wisdom, where we explore the twin flame journey, heart healing, and attracting your divine counterpart. You'll find the link in the description.